Hello there, everybody, and welcome to our second D&D game with this group and the first D&D game of an ongoing series that we will be doing every week for the duration of Stream On, at least. Hi, BanzaiBaby and Kupakins. How are you guys doing today?
Hello.
Hi.
How are you guys?
Good.
How are you?
I'm excited to keep playing these games.
Yes. How's chat?
How's chat, guys? I hope awesome.
They were drunk earlier today, posting
oh my
bizarre
gosh.
things, so I don't know.
Oh yeah, well it's Monday, but I mean Saturday was the day of like let's scare snakes by throwing alcohol at them. Yeah.
Wait, what?
What?
That was St. Patty's Day was Saturday.
Oh. Okay.
Oh.
I didn't realize there was throwing alcohol involved with scaring
why do you
snakes.
throw alcohol
Because
on snakes?
that pretty much that's what it is. Yeah, totally. I'm not right. I'm not wrong. I mean,
I'm confused.
I'm just making fun because it's more a drinking holiday versus like actually what it was about
And
scaring.
you're surprised that I don't know about it. Well,
Historically, it's about when St. Patty's scared all the snakes off of the island.
it's just, I mean, people in Ireland don't even celebrate St. Patrick's Day.
No, I mean some a little bit do, but they wear orange.
It's mostly tourists that like go there and drink. I'm Irish.
Oh,
I'm like 50% plus. My grandma's from Ireland, and she's very like, when I was your, anyways, this is irrelevant. But she's like classic grandma that's like, when I was your age, I had to wake up at sunrise and walk to school barefoot in the snow after milking all the cows.
Oh.
And I'm like, I'm pretty sure you wouldn't have feet, grandma.
Ours would. I remember when internet wasn't instant and you had dial-up.
Oh, those were the dark ages.
The dark days when you had to wait for 3 or 30 minutes for a picture to load.
Yep.
Oh boy.
When you couldn't use the phones at the same time.
Oh no, I don't. Yes, that's can't do that.
So how have you guys been this week?
Good.
What you guys been up
Oh,
to?
Pixel Prison is
Oh
a
my
horrible
gosh.
place. Let me tell you.
Yeah. I mean, like, it was fun at first, and then after 4.5 hours, it wasn't so fun.
I think this is Twitch's like insanity test. Like, can you survive this week? Because it's difficult to be a streamer. There's a lot of shit going on. So play this mini game that will drive you insane slowly. And can you survive it? That's my take on it.
All right. Oh, let me see if I could use. Did you send me the link?
I did. I sent it to you in Zoom chat.
Zoom chat.
Zoom
Okay,
chat.
sorry.
Yes. A lot of chats.
Oh, the chats. It's hard to monitor.
Too many chats.
Too many chats in the tab bar.
Spoil
Too many
the
chats.
broth or whatever. Too many cooks. So long ago.
No, it's the Flight of the Concourse song.
Next week, we should have our full complement of players, which will include Kira Corellia and the only Ryan. But actually, interesting, last night they both had things come up all of a sudden out of the blue. So they won't be joining us today.
Yeah.
So if our party survives today's adventure, we will meet up with them tomorrow.
If.
Next Monday.
Or next
Yeah.
weekend.
I know words.
Words.
I also know words,
Do you
but
know
not
words?
many.
All the words?
No.
The best
No.
words, yeah.
I mean, it's fair.
Hey, you're at K Bungalow. Sorry, I just seen some people.
Oh, hello.
Hi.
Bungalow. I hear you do stickers. We
Bungalow
shall
does do
talk
stuff.
about the stickers.
All right, there. Boom. Got everything set up. Let me close that chat. Or well, no. No. Okay. Yes. But yes. So this is gonna be fun.
Yeah.
I wonder what the other guys are gonna be playing, but we have to. Well, they'll be introduced later.
Right.
This is gonna be cool.
Kira was playing an orc, and she might keep her orc, and I have no idea about the only Ryan.
I am a Lightfoot
Yeah.
halfling. Druid.
So when I had talked to him, he said he did a 6-month campaign with the Burning Will.
Oh.
Yeah, so that's what his experience was, and I was like, "So do you want to play some more?" So,
Right. So let's hop into game. The two of you are hanging out in a tavern. The tavern is called Sir Rupert's Cornucopian Bar and Tavern. In the medium-sized town of Meadstead, which I will attempt to drag us all to so we can see it on the map.
We also need to roll my stat.
Right, we absolutely need to roll your stats. Let's do it. First things first.
5 d20s, right?
No, 4d6 drop the lowest. It's gonna be.
I haven't done this.
That was gonna
apparently.
be. Do you need I have some dice trays.
Do you use that command that I just added into there?
Oh yeah, I forgot that you guys are like.
Oh boy.
You guys play on the computer. It's so weird because I'm used to actual tabletop. So I'm like, oh, I have a bag of dice. Do you need a bunch of dice?
If you want to grab a bag of dice and do them with real dice, I would totally
gosh.
accept that. Real dice are
thank
amazing.
you. I like real dice, but also I don't trust my luck.
Okay. So you get 6 stats, and that is an 11.
11. Here, do you need pen and paper to write down your numbers? Oh, hold on. That's a pen. Give me a second.
Well, it'll stay there.
Okay. I mean, because you have to choose where you want those stats to go, right?
Yes.
Paista.
2.
5d20 stats. I want that. Can I get that?
This is so bizarre. I'm used to just rolling a d20.
What
Really?
system do you
Yeah.
typically play?
What do you mean by system?
Like, do you usually do the 5th edition? Do you do like
5th edition. But I've only had 2 different DMs, and both of them had me roll a d20 just 5 times for my stats.
Wow.
I think they probably just meant straight up roll.
Yeah, just
for
roll,
each.
and so whatever it lands on, like if it's an 11,
That's your stat?
That's my stat.
Wow. That is a very interesting way of doing things. That's
why I was very confused.
Yeah, I always done the d6s drop the lowest.
Mm-hmm.
So it's 6 drop the lowest?
Yeah.
All right, lots of 11s.
6. Cool.
1,
You're
5.
mediocre.
That's
But it's
fine.
not bad. Actually, it isn't really bad.
3 11s, a 15 and
You didn't
12.
roll any 8s or anything like that.
Oh, she got a 6. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
All right. So as a druid, I think your highest stat should be wisdom. Is that true? Bonsai, back me up on this.
My highest stat. Yeah. Oh, hold on. I have. Yes, my wisdom is my highest stat. After that is my strength.
Are you a druid too?
I am not a druid. I am a cleric.
Okay.
I am brother
Terrified for a moment.
Well, and then I think I get plus to 2 different stats because I get plus 2 to dexterity because I'm a halfling.
Okay, yeah, halfling.
And then
Well, I mean, if you need a player's handbook, do you still have it?
It's right here.
Okay, I got 2 player's handbooks.
And then because I'm a druid, I think I get something as well. Sorry, it's the first time I played druid.
Oh yeah, she's finally doing a different character, right? You've always
only played rogues.
So your halfling gets 2 dex, and then it either gets 1 con or 1 charisma, depending on your subrace, Lightfoot or Stout.
I'm sorry, what was the first one? It was charisma and what else?
Charisma and con. Constitution, yeah. So your 15 is going to go into wisdom.
Yes.
What about
my
your
12?
Yeah.
I feel like let's do strength for 12.
Okay. And then
everything else will be
3 11s and a 6. So where do you want your 6 to go? And then the 11s.
I thought we were dropping the 6.
No, I'm sorry. We have 6 stats. We drop the lowest d6 on each stat.
Got it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do 6 for charisma then, because I was raised by wolves.
Oh yeah, because then there'll be less.
But then I get plus 1 charisma anyway.
But I think like your 6 stat is still a negative though.
Yeah.
It is. Well, it would be 7, so it's negative.
All right, so you're giving a +1 to charisma because you're Lightfoot, and
Correct.
a +2 to dexterity because you're a halfling.
Correct.
You only
Wonderful.
need to impress animals. You don't need to
Yeah,
impress
exactly.
humans. Yeah. Or
Like,
humanoids.
I'm well spoken, but I just don't like have that interpersonal.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, role-playing points if you go.
Oh, don't worry, I have a battle call.
Ooh.
Ooh.
You also have halfling lucky, so if you ever roll a 1, you get to re-roll it.
That is
I know.
really nice.
I'm real excited about
How
that
did I
one.
get a natural 20 and a natural 1 that last game?
Mm.
Oh,
Real good luck and real bad luck.
Mm-hmm.
it's
Mhm.
fun.
I'm really bad at deceiving people.
It's okay. Wow, I got 2. Yeah.
And let's get you some hit points. Do you want to take the average, or do you want to roll for them?
Oh, geez. Based on my luck, I think I'll take the average.
Okay. So that should be 8, and that should be 18. So you should have 18 hit points.
Okay.
That's
cool.
not bad.
No,
Oh,
it's
they're
good.
like, roll! Oh,
Yeah.
Cat wanted you to roll.
Should I roll then? They want me to roll.
I mean,
should I
you
roll
be
for
you.
You do you. You do you.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go for it, chat.
Oh, chat!
We're gonna play
Oh.
the feud.
All right, it's going to be 2d8 plus 8 for your for your HP.
Alright. Here we go.
Oh!
Oh! Chat got my back. Heck
20 out of
yeah.
20. Nice.
Hey, there you go. You got like 3 extra HP. Good job. You're like 1 point less than my HP point.
Heck yeah.
Wonderful. And you
And
say
now
you
I
use a
don't wanna-
quarterstaff.
Oh, hold on. Put this in.
Yeah, and my animal form is a dire wolf,
Oh, very nice.
but like a very big one because I'm of the moon, so I get to have like a really cool.
You're getting really quiet.
Okay, I'm like the circle of the moon, so like my druid circle is the moon, so
Mhm.
I get a 1. I can't remember what it's called, but like the best possible
Your best life.
life, animal form, wild. life.
Yeah. You can be bigger animals as a moon druid, I think.
Exactly. So I'm a really.
Oh yeah, you're a
really big
shapeshifter, right?
dire wolf. Yes.
Oh yeah, I forgot that they get to do that.
Real big.
I think when 5th edition first came out, the druids were like really, really broken for like the first few levels or something like that. If I remember. Never mind. I don't remember.
It's okay. I'm
No.
I'm a big
I-
wolf. And
You're a big dog.
I'm a big pupper. A big old pupper.
Wonderful. And you know what spells you have already, right?
I do. I need one more cantrip, but other than that, I have my spell list on a different sheet, if that's cool. I can add it
That's
tonight, though.
Totally fine.
Oh,
Whatever.
Don't forget to clip, guys. To help Neal out on Stream On.
You should click.
Stream On. Stream On.
Clip. I
Stream
thought you guys were saying click as if people were starting a Pixel
Yeah,
Hunter game.
click.
I had a terrible
Oh, no,
like.
clip.
Oh.
You need, we're all gonna be like, you know what? We all should print shirts of "I survived Pixels."
Oh God. Yeah.
Pixel prison.
Pixel prisons.
We
man.
should definitely.
Were you in part of the Pixel prison? I was part of the Pixel War. Stream On. The Pixel War.
You'll have flashbacks. It'll be. I'm gonna do.
I think I feel like the longest I've heard somebody go on for was like 5+ hours.
Holy moly.
Oh, wasn't that Wavy? I think-
No, Wavy did. Wavy. Oh, I feel so sorry because I heard on his Twitter. He promised to do rapping continuously until he got the Pixel Hunt. So he was rapping with 2 other friends for like 2.5 hours.
Dude, my
Like I
God.
felt so sorry for him. Oh no! Kill the Pixel monster. We
Oh
must
my
hunt
God.
them. We will kill the Pixel. It is a Pixel monster is plaguing our lands. That is the campaign.
Ooh, I got Mr. Honeybun, Brother Honeybun, sorry.
Yeah,
Character
brother
sheet.
Honeybun.
No,
I am a monastic of a monastic order. Excuse me, sir. Have a pastry.
Did we determine what your favorite pastry was last week? I don't think so.
It's honey bun because my name is honey bun.
Oh, honey bun is a
'Cause that is
specific
pretty-
pastry then.
Yeah, it's a specific pastry because if you if you want, I could write up what the Cornucopian Society is.
I would love to read through the Cornucopian Society. I know this is a character you've played before, so you have documentation.
I developed this character for a 5th edition game because they were like, hey, you want to make it like they'll give us bonus points if we made it super interesting. And I was like, I'm gonna make my own religion and make my own character for it. So it's a religion surrounding food, and basically food is life, the bounty, and everything. So there's like different, like everybody who joins the order takes their favorite food, and that is what they specialize in terms of making. So you do have like some people that are like Brother Beer or something like that, and Brother Whiskey who specialize in making alcohol and whiskey. So everything that their name is what they
do.
It's very Hufflepuff.
What they do. Well, I mean, there are, if you go out into like the desert areas, like, so you get 2 versions of these like people in this order. They're either really, really fat or really, really fit and skinny, because there's also ones who are like, you have to be wary about how much you consume your food and stuff, and we have to harvest. And so they're like Brother Corn and stuff. Oh, hold on. Oh, why is this? Okay, there you go.
What's happening?
It was, my camera was blurry.
Oh, good. Love
Oh,
that.
wait. Alexa, turn on studio lights.
Oh,
There you go.
good
That
job,
probably
Alexa.
would help. I forgot to turn on my other lights.
I don't think I'm ever going to get used to people calling out to their robots to manipulate their environment.
Me neither. I
You
don't
should
have a
see
robot.
Alfred. I have a robot butler named Alfred.
It's true. It's a Roomba.
I'm not a nerd. I can have a butler named Alfred if I want.
Whoops, did not mean to roll that. Cool. We also have a Brother Honeybun character sheet coming up. And so let's, while I finish up this sheet, why don't we start off? You guys are hanging out in Sir Rupert's Cornucopian Bar and Tavern. And you're not just hanging out, it's like you're opening up shop in the morning. No one's here yet. It's just the 2 of you, taking the stools off and making sure that everything's going fine and well.
I'm in the kitchen making bread.
What are your typical like social interactions like? How do you guys know each other? What do you like when no one's around?
That's a good question, because I don't like people much. Yeah, I'm guessing you
What was
bring
your
me
name
food, and I'm Lumen.
Lumen, I dropped some crumbs. Could you clean that up?
Sure thing. I feel like we know each other because Brother Honeybun brings me food in the.
I feel like that's how all the characters.
Yeah.
I just like Brother Honeybun comes to you look
Yeah. So I come
food.
to the tavern every so often to collect food to bring back to my like woodland friends.
Oh.
So, and then in exchange, I help around the tavern for the day.
That's very nice.
Yeah, you know, I mean.
You know, I gave her a nice little spot by the fire. It's very comfy. There you go. Have a little. And you go. We got all these rat skins because we're somehow very good at keeping the rats out of our restaurants.
Yeah. You could make some really great hides out of that.
Yeah.
Sew them together.
She even has yeah, there you go. She even has a bed by the fire. It's very nice.
Wonderful.
Sir Rupert hasn't gotten up yet. Maybe I wonder if he's awake or in the sewers. I wonder.
Yeah, you haven't seen Rupert. But as you're hanging out here, setting up the tavern for the day, you hear a knock at the door.
You should get that.
All right. Dust the flour off. Hold on 1 second. What time is it? Is it really before?
It's before you would open. So it's probably like maybe 10 or 11 in the morning, because I expect taverns don't open that early. Right? If you close at 2, you might open at noon or 1.
Well, it's probably just somebody hungry as I pull another bun out. gonna open the door.
Uh,
Hello! So let me go ahead. Hello! And then stuff whoever is in front of me, honey bun. You must be hungry. Here's a honey bun.
Standing before you is not some random person looking for a meal. You recognize the fanciful carriage of, oh god, where did I put my notes? Of Lady Stephanie, the Baroness in charge of Meadstead, this place that you are living. And you notice beside her carriage are a couple of her personal guard. And as you open the door and look out, there's a quick rapping on the carriage door, and Lady Stephanie steps out of the carriage and takes a few steps towards the bar and looks expectantly at you.
Oh, hello, Baroness. How are you doing this pleasant morning? Are you hungry? I have plenty of food.
Hi.
May I come in?
Oh, of course. Come. And I'll try to find. Go find a spot. Just find a spot to help the Baroness.
All right.
Okay.
The Baroness comes on in with you and looks around at your place, kind of inspecting it. You notice one of her personal bodyguards follows in, the other ones stand outside and shut the door. And she
What are you looking for?
just trying to decide what sort of people you are.
Well, let me go ahead and tell you about yourself. Have you ever heard of the Cornucopian Society, my dear? You look a little famished. As somehow I appear another bowl of, like, a plate of something.
I am a bit peckish, actually, yes.
Well, we have also excellent meat. We have this, beautiful... As you can see, we're very helpful in the community. It is not only a tavern, it is a cornucopian church, as you can see. Maybe, some tax breaks could be useful. But I wouldn't know. I'm just a poor, simple...
You're interested in helping your community. How wonderful.
Yes. What about the forests and the animals? Are you interested in helping them or just hunting them?
My interest today has nothing to do with the animals of the woods.
I see.
It has to do with more food!
Not quite. This morning, not an hour ago, my crown that signifies my rank as Baroness was stolen from the keep in the middle of town. She says, gesturing towards the keep that you know of that sits in the middle of town. A group of 3 was spotted fleeing the area and knocked over a wheelbarrow full of mead. We've brought in the mead merchant for questioning. But this crown is missing. It is an embarrassment to be gone. And with the geopolitical situation as it is, I need this to be returned quickly. I am coming to you because I don't want to let others know that this is missing.
And what are you going to do for us if we do this for you?
What would you like?
To protect my people.
Who are your people?
The animals of the forest.
How would you like them protected?
I don't want them to be hunted any longer.
Ever?
I would like a safe haven for them.
I can't stop other animals from eating them.
I'm not saying animals, I'm saying people.
You want all hunting to stop.
But the lamb, the venison, but the meats.
I just want the senseless hunting for sport to stop.
But not for food, not for food, right?
Coming in and killing my friends and my family just because they think it's enjoyable.
If you can return this crown, I will put an end to sport hunting.
Ooh.
At least in the territory that I have domain over. I cannot do anything beyond my reach.
Yeah, there we go. That's also, I have a little thing that maybe to help people stop of entering into the sewers would also be really, really, really nice for me. No, because I just have reasons for the sewers.
Is this a problem in our community? People going into the sewers?
It's very dangerous in the sewers. You don't know why. I don't know why they go adventuring in the sewers, but it's best that they just stay out of the sewers, I think.
I'm not sure how I can tell people to stay out of the sewers without attracting attention and making people wonder what's in them.
Oh, never mind.
But I will ask my scholars.
It's okay. It's all right. Well, how about this? You know how I have this tavern here, and it's quite a religious tavern, and you know there's certain religious churches get breaks from like property tax and stuff. That's all my humble opinion because I'm doing such good work.
We will waive your property taxes for the next decade.
That is sounds very, very. Oh, what is this crown look of? And I'm sure you want it to be all hush hush, right?
Yes, hush hush indeed, please. Where are my notes? My notes. So, in the Kingdom of Eridon, where we're hanging out, there are 3 ranks of like rulers. You've got the monarch, king or queen, who wears a golden crown. You've got the counts and countesses who wear a crown made out of silver. And you've got the barons who wear crowns made of brass or bronze. So she has a brass or bronze crown, and she can describe it to you, but you've seen her walking around town before, and she always wears it because it's like, you know, not without photos that you might not know what the ruler looks like if you've never seen them in person. So the crown helps to really like, oh, that must be the ruler because they've got the crown on. It's like, yeah, because there's no like photos being passed around. So you got to know who like the monarch is, the person in charge. So you've all seen it before since you live in town.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Is that a good enough description?
Yes, that would be a good enough. So, do you know? So there's 3 parties. Did anybody get a good look at these people?
There was a mead merchant wheelbarrowing a few of his barrels from one place to another, and these ruffians knocked him over and his barrels over. We have detained the merchant until you have any questions. If you have any questions, you need to ask of him.
Where did this happen again?
In the keep.
Were there any animals? Squirrels, birds, lizards, fish even.
I feel like I need a more specific question. Were they where?
If there were any animals, I can ask them what happened.
Unfortunately,
animal witnesses.
My guardsmen do not track the animals in the area and did not think to detain any of them for questioning.
Well, I'm glad that they didn't detain them. That wouldn't be fair.
I feel like we have to question this merchant to see which way they went off. And I feel very bad. This poor mead, he's just selling his wares. When all comes, they spilled all of that waste on the ground. How unfortunate. Unfortunate. We should go check this out.
We should go investigate the scene.
One more point of order before we continue. It would not be good for others to know the crown is missing. So if you have need to come by the keep and speak to me, my guardsmen, soldiers, and servants will all... I will have told them that you are looking for a gift that I am requisitioning for someone else's birthday. So if you need to speak to me, please do it discreetly under the guise of helping me find a birthday present for my sister.
Oh. That is no problem I see here.
Thank you. In the meantime, one of my servants outside will take you to where the merchant is being held until you are done questioning him.
All right.
Okay. Thanks. We'll be going.
Well, I mean, you shouldn't stay here for too long, my dear, because it would look suspicious to others, I believe. So I will go to your palace later on, probably later on afternoon. I have to get to my tavern settled first, and then...
This happened just an hour ago or so.
Oh, it did? Okay, so I didn't realize. I thought it was...
Yes, my mistake. I may not have mentioned that to you in all the hubbub.
I'm gonna go to the scene.
All right, you're gonna go head off already?
You can come with me if you want. It's up to you. But I need to see if there's anybody there that I can talk to before they scurry off.
All right. Well, let's go ahead and we'll go ahead and check that out. We'll check the scene first, and then we'll be right on our way.
Sure.
All
She
right.
heads out, hops in the carriage, and there's a servant left behind to take you wherever you need to go, get you access to whatever you need access to, and help you with your investigation.
All right. And what's the servant's name?
The servant is a young lady by the name of Wanda.
Wanda.
Mhm.
Okay. All right, Wanda. All right. I'm sure that we have the other two, the orc and the tiefling here, right?
They've wandered off. You
Oh.
do have Eclaira, though.
Oh, Eclaira can take care of the bar. All right.
Yeah.
Eclaira, I think you've been here long enough, my dear, that you will be able to take care of the bar. I believe in you, child.
I don't.
You wait outside for a second while I get things set up.
Don't go without me.
Oh wait. Oh yeah.
I'll watch the bar, but if you're gonna go on an adventure, take me with you.
No.
I think, my dear, that it is best that you keep. The greatest adventure is protecting the keep.
I don't like her.
Shh. I know. Just 1 second. I know, and plus, I feel like you two have had too much fights that I think you two need to be separated just a bit. I'm so sorry, Clara.
So all of a sudden she comes along and you're just gonna abandon me and have me do dishes and dirty work all the time?
Hold on. I'll go ahead and take Claire to the side. I'll try to be a little bit farther away. Child, you are not as worse of a case as this one is. She was raised by wolves, I believe. She needs to be re-entered in society.
Oh, I see.
Yes, that's why I leave you with the keep, because I know that you are a responsible person.
I thought you were trying to punish me.
No.
Oh, okay.
I mean, she sleeps in a pile in front of our fireplace.
That's why I thought it was so weird that you were favoring her over me when she's,
No.
pile of rat furs. That's weird.
This child needs much more saving right now.
Say no more. I'll watch the bar and tavern.
And also, I saw that you were a little bit down. If you were to look in the back area, I made you eclairs.
Oh, yes. All right. Okay. And she wanders off to the back area to go eat all of the eclairs.
Every last one.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and grab a tray really quick and ask you to put this basket on your back with more stuffed goods, and let's go ahead and go investigate. While I have this tray to pass out, of course, I'm going out to pass out funds to these poor unfortunate souls in the area.
Wonderful. That's very considerate of you, Brother Honeybud.
Oh, here you go, Wanda. You get a basket too.
Thank you.
Yes, you will also help us pass out food.
I thought theft investigation? No?
Yes, we are investigating the theft, but do you want it to be obvious?
You should just listen to Brother Honeybun and stop whining.
Whoa.
Remember what we talked about being uncouth? Yeah. Humans, you need to ease things in and not be so blunt. I know. Well, it's okay. We'll work on this.
I thought you said honesty was important.
Honesty is, but bread doesn't taste as good without a little sugar on it.
That's not true. Butter is great.
Just a little bit of butter and sugar. You don't want to just have.
Or you could do no sugar and all butter, some salt. Maybe.
We will work on this. We will work on this. So let us go to the area that you need to go talking to
Animals. I'm gonna search for like squirrels.
Right.
Birds.
So the servant will bring you to the keep where the crown is usually held in a separate room than where the Baroness sleeps. It's kind of like up the stairs on the third floor of the keep, which is the top floor of the keep. The Baroness's bedroom is like down one end of the hallway, and like the council room and war room is down the other end of the hallway. But like at the top of the stairs is a beautiful brass case with a big square glass lid that goes over it, with a nice soft velvet pillow underneath, which the crown typically sits on. And this glass case sits actually into the box below it and locks with a key. And the glass isn't broken. It's simply just removed and set to the side. And the crown is clearly missing because there's an indentation around the pillow. And it's, the crown's not there.
I actually have. Can I do a perception roll? I don't know. I guess I have to do investigate, right?
I don't remember which ones do which.
I feel like investigate would be more appropriate.
Okay. Give me an investigation check.
Unfortunately, perception is like in the heat of the battle and looking for something moving versus. Let me go ahead and roll. Oh, where's the roll?
Are there any animals around that I can see?
Unfortunately, there are no animals in the keep right now.
I was blind temporarily. The sun glared my eye. It's just a really pretty room.
I would like to try to track, like to look for any tracks. Would that be like nature or survival?
That would be a nature check, but it's going to be pretty hard because you're like inside a building with stone floors that get swept frequently. But you can try it.
So you want me to roll with disadvantage?
No, I just want you to roll really high. Ooh, if only you had advantage. That's close. So you're looking around, and the only tracks that you see are clearly of like the servants that have recently been here. Like there's a bit of, a bit of
so
this
no
here.
Obvious, like any animal tracks or any like distinctive human or humanoid tracks.
Yeah, there's.
No, there's a lot of people that come in and out of this keep though. So.
Am I? Oh yeah. Do they have pets?
Yes, the Baroness has hunting dogs. They live in the courtyard down below.
All right, I would definitely want to talk to them. Am I allowed to have a pet also? Like, come with me?
Yeah, if you want.
Yeah,
I want a ferret.
That's fine. Yeah.
Cool.
Just make sure you take care of your ferret and recognize it from time to time, because
I absolutely will take great care of my ferret. He lives on my shoulder.
That's good, because pets that get forgotten get killed.
Yeah, that's not going to happen.
Okay, cool. Just warning.
Sorry, I'm just looking at chat. All right. Well, I mean, we never want to split the party. I was going to say, investigating wise, I guess I could talk to the merchant while you talk to the animals. Would that be a good idea? I wonder.
I'm fine with that. They might be more comfortable without you there anyway.
All right, that makes sense. I will go ahead and I'll tell Wanda. I hear that we wanted to make a gift. The gift for I think like a great gift for the queen's sister would be a huge party. So of course we must speak with the mead sellers and everything like that.
Of course. Currently being held in the atrium of the dungeons. Would you like me to show you to him?
Oh yes, I would.
All right. So it looks like the party's going in two different directions. Let's do
Split the
Kupakins
party!
/ Lumen first.
Okay.
You go out to the big courtyard down below where the soldiers are drilling, and you can see the dogs are over in their little kennels hanging out and barking and playing with chew toys.
My ferret is named Gamgee, and he is living in my hood. So he's just right here all the time. So if I do this, I'm just hanging out with Gamgee.
Oh, I forgot. I forgot. It's Baroness. Sorry. No, go ahead.
All right. So the dogs, I'm gonna use my speak with animals spell.
Wonderful. Okay. So you can speak with animals now, right?
Yep.
Let's do it. There are 4 hunting dogs, and they're all kind of playing back and forth.
Excuse me.
Hi, how's it going?
Hi.
You here to play?
How are you?
You here to play? You here to play?
I will play with you if you answer some questions first.
Okay.
It's a game.
Ooh, I like games.
Yeah.
What's the game?
So the game is, I want to know if you smelled anyone suspicious recently, like different today, about an hour ago.
Yeah.
Tell me about them.
Oh.
What did they smell like?
Smelled like it would be good to roll around in. You know, like a overripe fruit. Oh yeah, like overripe fruit. I just want to roll in it. Would have been so good. That sort of
So it
sweet
smelled
smell.
sweet.
Like really gross sweet. Oh, it was good. I really want to
Like
roll in
rancid.
it. Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Did you smell any, like how many were there? Did you hear footsteps?
Well, there's always footsteps. Lots of footsteps all the time. Lots of people all the time.
Different. Did these specific rancid smelling people have specific footfalls?
I can't see. I don't know.
Well,
Walls
you
are
can
too
hear
high.
their feet.
A lot of footsteps. Well, there's always people walking around.
Okay, you're right. I'm sorry.
There's a lot
I
of
give
people
him
in the courtyard.
and I'm like petting him. You're a good boy. What's your name?
Wolfie.
Wolfie.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's a great name.
Thank you.
Can you tell me anything else about these suspicious smelling people? Anything that can help me find them? I want to find them.
3 of them.
3.
2 men, 1 woman.
2 men and 1 woman.
Mm-hmm.
Can you tell anything else? Anything specific to each of the people? Did they all smell the same?
Mm-hmm. Big trail of sweetness.
Sweetness.
Mm-hmm. Overripe sweetness. Mm-hmm.
So like an orchard, or
What's an orchard?
do you know what fruit is?
Yeah, I know fruit. Fruit is good when.
Did it smell
when
like old fruit or fermented fruit? Like wine?
What's fermented?
Do you know what wine is?
No, what's wine? Can I
When
have
your
wine? Do I
masters drink
eat
out of
wine?
goblets.
Oh, the red juice.
The red juice.
I love the red juice.
Do you drink the red juice?
No, they never let me
Good,
have
you shouldn't.
any.
It's not good for you.
Well, my master drinks it. I don't want some.
But doesn't your master get weird
No.
after they drink the red juice?
No, they just get friendly. It's a friendly
Okay.
juice.
It's friendly juice. You're
Yeah,
right.
I never get any.
You don't need any. You're already super friendly because you're a good boy.
Oh,
and
thank
give them
you.
more head pats.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. Did the intruders smell?
Intruders?
like the red juice?
Where's the intruders? Where?
They're gone. I'm trying to find them. Those people who smelled weird.
Oh,
They
the
were
weird smells
intruders.
intruders.
Yeah, that's why I'm trying to find them.
Bad guy. Roar. They start to growl and start barking. And a couple of the other people in the courtyards walk towards you going, "Excuse me, ma'am, are you agitating the dogs?"
Can I roll animal handling to calm them down?
Yeah, definitely.
Bloop.
Bloop.
Flop.
The dogs calm right away.
Oh, wow.
Alright. Nope, they're just being dogs.
Sorry. And they they go back to their business.
All right, cool. So, these people, did they smell like the red juice?
No.
No. So the
No.
rancid smell was different from the red juice.
Yeah.
Okay. It's sweet, but not like red juice sweet.
Mm-hmm.
Did they smell like garbage?
Little
Rancid, like
Little
trash?
bit. Yeah,
A little bit?
like compost heap. Yeah.
Compost heap. Okay, thank you. That's very helpful. Very helpful. Is there anything else you guys can think of?
I want to go for a walk.
You want to go for a walk?
Can we go
What if
hunting?
I give you guys
Can we go eat
belly
things?
rubs?
Oh yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I'll take belly rub. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so I give them all belly rubs and pats, and I tell them all that they're really good boys and girls. Assuming they're not all boys.
No, they're
And
mixed.
then-
Yeah.
And then I say my goodbyes,
Okay.
and I tell them that I'll make sure that they get walks soon and go on a hunt soon. And I start looking for the people who take care of them.
Wonderful. Let's flip over to Brother Honeybun. I have it written as Sir Honeybun, but that is not right.
Brother, I am not knighted.
No. So you make your way down to the atrium of the dungeons, where a very nervous mead seller is just like twiddling his thumbs and just being really anxious while he sits like
Would I
not
happen to know him since...
maybe. Give me a charisma check to see if you recognize him from somewhere in town.
I got a 0, so let's roll. 19, yeah.
Ooh, you definitely recognize this person. This is Bertrude, the meadsman. And you know what? He's the very same guy that you get your mead from as well. So you have a pre-existing relationship with this guy.
Awesome. So wait, I was really bad with names. What was his name?
Bertrude.
Bertrude.
Yes.
I don't have to remember names because I have bad charisma, so I don't care.
Whoa! As soon as I see Bertrude, what happened here? I've been working.
Brother Honeybun, did they arrest you too?
No. I just happened to be passing by because and I smelt your particular mead in the streets, and then I heard there was a bunch of hubbub. What has happened? I, of course, being a religious person like myself, I love to help my friend.
You know, man, I was just like wheeling my mead through the town streets, and it was early in the morning. The sun was just coming up or whatever, and maybe it was in a couple hours after sunup. When there was the sound of these people, these like really thin folks wearing these like ratty, tattered clothes underneath these like really nice, clean cloaks, hopped over a fence and just were smashed into my cart, knocking it to the side and breaking the barrels inside.
It's okay. I know how much effort and work you put into your stuff. And all of this, I believe there was just a lot of confusion. And I will speak to the Baroness to get you out of here. So did you get any good look? Because I take this affront of spillage as an insult to culprits themselves, and I will find them for you so they can be properly charged for the money that they have wasted. This is your profit, your livelihood on the ground here.
I know I can trust in you, brother. Yeah. I only caught a bit of a glimpse of them. From behind, the three of them had these clean, but very plain, long, heavy blue cloaks that went down to about their heels. But in the brief moment I saw them before they hit me in my cart, I saw that underneath the cloaks they had these really tattered, like patchwork clothes of all these like, you know, these squares of bright or dim colors or browns or blacks or grays, just all that kind of patchwork together. It looks ratty and tattered and real gross. But their outerwear was clean.
That is very strange.
I thought so too. It's why I remembered it.
I'm sure probably why they're running is because they stole those cloaks. And I would forget about it. It's probably just an incident, but I will make sure that they pay properly, or at least pay with labor.
Brother Honeybun, one of those was a 25-year aged cask of mead.
Oh no.
I know, it was my father's. It was the last one he brewed before he died.
Oh my god. Oh, I understand. Oh, 25 age.
Those are so rare.
Oh, they are. Oh, how unfortunate. Oh, these must be very punished. How dare they waste a lifetime of work?
He begins to tear up and...
It's okay.
It's not okay. It's really not.
It's all right. I have cellars. If you need to make another one, you can give to your children. I will help you through this, my friend.
Thank you.
And I will speak to the Baroness, and maybe we could get this whole mess cleared up.
Thank you.
All right. But here, how about this? You probably just need to rest a bit in here. And I'll pull out a pastry if I have a pastry.
Yeah.
I guess.
Or a rumble.
A rum ball or something.
He takes it and looks pretty happy with it.
All right, and then I mean, he's not roughened up or anything.
No.
that.
He's just shook up because he's like in the atrium of the dungeons and he doesn't know why.
All right, I'm sure this is just a misunderstanding. I will clear it up immediately, my friend.
Thank you, brother.
Just be patient here. Don't even think about it. Just I silently clasp his hands. We will get through this.
If anyone can get justice for that cask, it's you. I know it.
I will get justice for this. I will. You hear me?
All right. And I think at this point the party can meet back up together.
While I'm leaving, I would ask Wanda to be like, she was there hearing the whole conversation, I'm sure.
Yeah, that's fine. Definitely.
Yeah, I'll basically see, we let this man out. Yes, Wanda, I do not know if you understand, but this man, he is innocent. I can vouch for him.
Of course he is, yes. We were just holding him for you to question.
I have convinced him that it was just people who probably stole those cloaks. So he wouldn't be any suspicious. And I'm sure I will, if you want, I can express him to not talk about this just because I'm sure he doesn't want to talk about anything. This man has lost something very important, a family heirloom.
Yes.
And I believe you could actually tell the queen about this gift I'm talking about. Maybe we could discuss on if this gift is what I think it is, it could lead to where we could find an excellent gift for Her Highness.
Wonderful.
Maybe some recompense can happen for the poor man.
Wanda nods. I will do as you bid.
All right. Well, go ahead.
Yeah, and while she was doing all that, I just made sure to find somebody and tell them that the dogs look like they really need to go out and run and that they should take them on a hunt or I was going to report them. Yeah. So I'm not very persuasive, but I was very rude about it.
All right. The messages have been passed around. The party has gathered. You can see the dogs being taken off for a walk already.
I want to say 2 hours have passed.
Sure, that sounds about right.
All right. So we gotta work quickly.
So they smelt like compost. There were 3 of them, 2 men, a woman, and they smelt really rancid. Like old fruit or compost or garbage.
It wasn't garbage. It was life elixir that they spilt. But
Life elixir?
It is. I will explain to you later. I think we're definitely sure that there are 3 very strange circumstances. They had nice cloaks on them, but underneath there were patchwork of cloth, stitched together. It's very interesting circumstances. I mean, My child, I know of your skills.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think that you can help in this incident? I feel that we can find who we are looking for by the trail of this pungent. I don't know if you can smell it in the air. Could you?
I could try. Can I try to track their scent? If it
Yeah.
was really that bad.
So
Survival or nature?
you know where the merchant was. And he kind of gave you directions, like they were running north. And I was
Okay.
near the river at the time, so you can try and pick up the trail near the river where they were last spotted.
Okay. Can I switch into my direwolf form just to make it better
Yes,
scent?
absolutely. I will give you advantage on your tracking checks in your direwolf form.
Awesome.
Oh.
Awesome.
All right, so you make it to the bank of the river, and give me that nature check.
Nature?
That's the one.
Oh, wow. Not good.
That's not great. You know, you do pick up an odd smell, and it does run north along the edge of the river.
Okay.
But we'll see how far that 10 gets you.
Yeah.
So they were definitely going along the river. Are there any physical tracks at this point?
There are some physical tracks, but with a
Okay.
10, you're probably gonna lose them and find them and lose them and find them. They're not going to be super
fair.
reliable.
Okay.
Could I do? And it wouldn't be perception still. Dang it! Why not perception? Can I try rolling investigate?
Yes.
It's a straight up roll. I don't have any bonuses. To it.
Let's see it.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, don't get excited. You might run into things.
That was a great clip, by the way.
Dang it!
That was horrifying.
I need to calm down when I do things because
Don't worry, I'm here to hype you up and to hype you down.
Thank you.
Just not in that instant. I didn't realize you were that much of a self-hazard.
So Honeybun, while Kupakins, while Lumen is over here trying to sniff out this thing, you very quickly pick up the distinctive smell of aged mead.
Oh.
Yeah. And it seems like it's going towards the hills. If we go back to the overworld map, you guys are on Meadstead, and it looks like it's heading in that northeastern direction. I know my directions.
So like this way.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's the same path we did earlier with the
heading towards Mill Falder
with Eclair. Oh, interesting.
So I'm just sort of busy. Like, I kind of smell that mead, but I'm distracted by other scents.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I've been around humans in my human forms for so long that I was so accosted by so many smells that I was just a little bit like, I can't smell this one smell. So I decided to switch out of direwolf form. I'm sorry.
It is all right. It is all right.
It's been a while. I think I need to go, stop staying at your tavern for a little bit so I can get better used to my people's ways again. I'm losing
I understand, child, but remember that you always have a home with me. But first, we have one task to do before you run off, my dear.
You're right. I must protect my people.
So, with this roll, would I know how far they are still compared to us? Do they still have that 3-hour lead, essentially?
Yeah, they've definitely got a lead on you. But the river just goes one way, so you'll probably be able to follow them pretty well for a while.
Upriver or downriver?
They are going upriver towards the hills.
Dang it.
I just take some bread out of your bag,
and
I'm feeding it to Gamgee, giving him some nice scratches.
Oh. How long have you known Gamgee?
I've known Gamgee since Gamgee was a baby. His mother was eaten by by my family.
So you took him in.
I took him in and I raised him. So he's basically my baby.
Your Stockholm syndrome baby.
Yeah, but it's the way of the forest. He's like my Mowgli,
That's great. That's great.
That's right. That's where the name is from because
Yeah.
I'm a huge Lord of the Rings fan and I'm building a hobbit hole in my backyard.
Nerd. All right, so.
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah, for my dog. It's a doghouse.
Oh, okay. All right. Why don't we go to our break? And when we come back from our break, we will start the adventure up the river and see if you guys can find these culprits.
Hi.
So we'll see you all in like 2 to 5 minutes. Bye bye.